We've had a great competition so far with plenty of exciting qualification matches, and soon we'll move into our playoff tournament, where 8 alliances will compete with each other to decide who becomes the Bonney Lake District Championship or District Qualification champion. Teams have been scouting all day in preparation for this event, and I'm sure they've come here with their lists of picks. Before we start Alliance selection, let's take a minute to look at the screen where we have a short video of how Alliance selection works.
The top 8 teams move into the team captain positions of the playoff alliances. The number 1 team can select any team at the event to join their alliance. If the selected team declines the invitation, then another team is chosen until one accepts. Suppose Alliance 2 selects Alliance 4, but Alliance 4 declines, and Alliance 2 selects another team, which accepts. It's now Alliance 3's turn, but the same rule applies. Alliance 4 is not available, so Alliance 3 has to select another team from the available pool. And the next alliance can select any available team that hasn't declined an invitation. This process continues through Alliance 8. Notice that a previously unavailable team has become an alliance captain. At this point, any remaining team that has declined an invitation is not eligible to participate in the playoffs because they can't be selected. Alliance 8 now picks their 3rd team member from the remaining available teams. Alliance 7 picks their 3rd team member, and so on, all the way back to the number 1 alliance. All alliances are now full, so alliance selection is complete. But the next several teams need to be prepared to serve as backup teams if one of the selected teams can no longer compete. Listen for an announcement for how many teams will be asked to serve as backups. And be sure to let the head referee know if your team accepts that responsibility. Let's start our alliance selection.
Now let's meet our teams. I'm going to call to the field your 8 highest ranked teams from our qualification rounds yesterday and this morning. Please help me welcome your number 8 seeded team. Congratulations to team 1318.
From Issaquah High School in Issaquah, Washington, the Issaquah Robotics Society.
Up next, please help me welcome your number 7 seeded team. That's 3070.
Out of Shoreline High School and the Shoreline Robotics Society, it's Team Pronto.
And now, your number 6 seeded team. That's 1983.
A 4-H team from Seattle, Washington, Skunkworks Robotics.
And your 5th seeded team, 2976.
From Sammamish, Washington and Skyline High School, the Spartabots.
All right, your number 4 seeded team, 3218.
From right here at Bonney Lake High School in Bonney Lake, Washington, Panther Robotics.
And your number 3 seeded team, please welcome 2557.
From the Industrial Design, Engineering, and Art High School and the Science and Math Institute in Tacoma, the Sodabots.
It's the time you've been waiting for. Your 2nd ranked team, 2910.
Out of Henry M. Jackson High School in Mill Creek, Jack in the Bot.
All right, can I get a drum roll, please? And finally, our number 1 seeded team. Congratulations to team 2046.
From Tahoma High School in Maple Valley, Washington, in their 16th season, Bare Metal.
All right, now our number 1 seeded team is going to make their first pick. Which team would you like to join your alliance?
2046 would like to invite 2910 to our alliance.
2910.
Team 2910, Jack in the Bot.
Team 2910, do you accept their invitation?
Team 2910 would gratefully accept Team 2046's offer.
All right, with that, please move up one slot. And we're going to call to the field our next highest ranked seed.
Coming to the field, it's Team 5937 from Mercer Island High School, MI Robotics.
Moving on over to our second alliance captain. What team would you like to request to join your alliance?
Team 2557 would like to graciously invite Team 2976.
2976.
From Skyline High School, it's the Sparta Bots.
Team 2976, do you accept their invitation?
Can I get an oh yeah?
Congratulations. Please move up one slot. And we're going to call to the field your number 10th seeded team.
Team 1294 from Eastlake High School, Pack of Parts.
Moving on over to your hosts, your third alliance captain. Who would you like to invite to join your alliance?
Team 3218 graciously invites Team 3826 to join our alliance.
3826.
From Swim High School in Sequim, Washington, it's the Sequim Robotics Federation, Surf.
$38.26, do you accept their invitation?
Team 3826 accepts your gracious offer.
Great. $19.83, who would you like to invite?
Team 1983 graciously invites Team 1294.
$12.94.
Pack of Parts.
Team 1294, do you accept your invitation?
Team 1294 accepts the invitation.
Great. Let's call to the field our next highest seeded team.
Coming to the field, Team 4469 from Thomas Jefferson High School in Federal Way, Raid.
All right, moving to our fifth alliance captain, Team 3070, who would you like to invite?
Team 3070 would like to graciously invite Team 4469 to join our alliance.
4469, come on over.
The Radar Artificial Intelligence Division, Raid.
4469.
Team 4469 gratefully accepts your offer.
Let's bring to the field your next highest seeded team.
Coming to the field, it's Team 8248 from Lincoln High School, the Chain Links.
Moving back over to your sixth alliance captain. Who would you like to invite to join your alliance?
Team 1318 would like to invite Team 3393 to our alliance.
3393, come onto the field.
The Horns of Havoc from Puyallup High School.
Do you accept their invitation?
We gratefully accept your invitation.
Now your seventh alliance captain, who would you like to invite?
Team 5937 would like to invite Team 4131 to our alliance.
4131, come to the field.
From Liberty High School in Renton, the Iron Patriots.
Team 4131 would like to accept your gracious offer.
Alliance Captain 8, are you ready to make your first pick? Just a moment. All right. We'll give him a second to figure out his two picks. It's a good time to remind you that we do need a student member of the drive team from each of the alliance captains to come down to the field at the end of alliance selection to meet with the head referee in order to go over some field rules. Your options are on the screen if you want. We'll give you a second. You ready?
Team 8248 would like to graciously invite Team 2907 to our alliance.
Team 2907, please come to the field.
Evan, can we confirm, is that 2907 or 2097?
Oh. 2907.
Team 2907 is Lion Robotics from Auburn Mountain View High School.
Team 2907 would like to accept your gracious offer.
All right, we'll give them a minute to discuss. All right, now's a good time for the Alliance captains to go ahead and reach down and pick up your captain armband. They're on the floor near you. It's hard to hear out here. You guys ready?
Team 8248
and Team 2907
would like to graciously invite Team 2097 to our alliance.
The other one, 2907, come onto the field.
Team 2097 from Raisbeck Aviation High School in Tukwila, Phoenix Force Robotics.
Team 2097 happily accepts your gracious offer.
All right, put your hands together for your 8th alliance. Moving our way on up. 7th alliance, are you ready? No, sorry, all right, they need a minute. Are y'all familiar with noble gases? The issue is I would tell a science joke, but all the good ones are gone.
Evan Klein, everybody, give him a hand.
I think they need some help deciding. Does anybody want to help them? Shout a number. Looks like they're ready.
Team 5937
and Team 4131
would like to invite Team 4918 to
40,
our alliance.
4918, come onto the field.
From Port Townsend High School and West Sound Academy in Port Townsend, it's the Roboctopi.
Team 4918 accepts your very gracious offer.
All right, your 7-seated alliance. They need another minute. We're phoning home. What? We'll give them a minute. It's a lot of pressure up here. I wonder who's on the other end of the phone. All right, they've got their selection blocked in.
Team 1318
and 3393
would like to graciously invite Team 8302 to our alliance.
8302, come onto the field.
Team 8302 from Todd Beamer High School in Federal Way, Beamer Team.
Team 8302 would like to graciously accept this gracious offer.
All right, put your hands together for your 6th alliance. Are you guys ready? All right.
Team 3070
and 4469
would like to graciously invite Team 4060 to join our alliance.
4060, come onto the field.
From WF West High School in Chehalis, Team 4060 is Bearcat Robotics.
Team 4060 would like to accept your gracious offer.
Your number 5 alliance, everybody. All right, they're ready.
Team 1983
and Team 1294
would like to graciously invite Team 4579.
4579, come onto the field.
From Federal Way High School in Federal Way, Washington, Team 4579, the Robo Eagles.
You snake your way on through over to me.
Team 4579 happily accepts.
Your number 4 alliance, everybody.
Team 3218
And Team 3826
would like to graciously invite Team 8303 to join our alliance.
8303, come onto the field.
From Federal Way and Decatur High School, Team 8303, the Golden Gators.
Team 8303 accepts your very gracious offer.
Your number 3 alliance. All right, are you ready to make your pick?
Give us 1 second. Yeah.
1 second. 1 Mississippi. 2.
Give us like 20.
I'm not counting to 20. All right. Just a moment. As the teams dwindle away, the decisions get harder. I do not envy your number 1 seed.
Evan, we can once again remind our alliances that we would like members of the drive team to come to the field for the alliance captains meeting with our head referee. If your team has been selected for an alliance, please have a drive team member ready to come to the field if they are not your alliance representative.
All right.
Team 2557
and Team 2976
would like to graciously invite Team 2929.
2929.
From Emerald Ridge High School in Puyallup, Team 2929, the Jagbots.
2929.
Team 2929 would accepts their gracious offer.
Your second alliance, everyone. All right. There's only 1 slot left in the tournament. After the number 1 alliance makes their final selection, there is still a chance for the 8 highest ranking teams remaining to compete in the events. You might need to stick around to be a backup robot. Are you ready to make your selection?
Team 2046 and Team 2910 would like to invite Team 1258 to our alliance.
1258.
From Seattle Lutheran High School in Seattle, Washington, Team 1258 is Seabot.
Team 1258 will gratefully accept your offer.
Everyone, this makes up your 8 alliances for the playoff tournament. Let's give them all a round of applause. As a reminder, if a robot becomes non-functional during the tournament, an alliance has the opportunity to bring onto the field a backup robot from the backup pool. Alliances do not get to select which backup team they pick, but that backup team will be selected via ranking order, starting with the highest ranked remaining teams. With that, the moment you have all been waiting for, all of your alliances. I read that out of order. All right. Well, it's certainly going to be an exciting lineup. Let's give them one more round of applause. Remember, everyone, even if your team wasn't selected or your alliance gets eliminated during the playoffs, I encourage you to stick around and pick a team or another alliance to root for. They need your support. Thank you all for participating graciously and professionally during alliance selection. Let's take some time for lunch and some very important strategizing. We'll see you back here at 1. Closing ceremonies will immediately follow the tournament.
Once again, teams, if your drive team members are not currently on the field from alliance selection, please send them down. We need drive team members on the field for our alliance meeting. Playoffs will resume at 1 o'clock p.m.